Now, welcome back. I have been wanting to do a reading with the Notoria, so I'm going to do that today. See what happens. I'm going to follow it up with the Goetta. If I'm not pronouncing these right, we'll live, right? All right. Welcome back. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Talk to me. Let me know what you think about the reading or any past readings too, if you want to. If you feel like you want to. I do not shun comments. I don't know why people turn their comments off. Like, I don't know. I guess because people can get kind of wild, you know? But these cards are so stiff. Like, it's hard to, like, shuffle them anyway. So my 2-year-old shuffle is probably a good idea anyway. 8 of Cups just flipped over. I'll take that. 8 of Cups is always good. That's my personal opinion. I always say my personal opinion means nothing to nobody with me. I'm just saying. It's always good to walk away. You know? It doesn't hurt anybody, right? That's my personal opinion. It doesn't hurt anybody for me to walk away. You know? You hate me? Cool. I'll be over here. You don't like what I have to say? Cool. I'll be over there. Sharing my unwanted opinion with somebody else who probably thinks the same way you do. I'll just be over there doing it. Okay. Anyway. Bottom of the deck. King of Swords in reverse. I put a little light on so that, you can see it a little bit better. The swords are awesome. You see how crooked? Let me turn it upside, right side up. The swords are awesome looking. Anyway, it's in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. So somebody's a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, manipulator. If they work for the justice system in any way, they are crooked as that sword I just showed you. They are crooked. And someone's walking away from this crooked dude. So I guess they do work for the justice system. Anywho, let's keep it moving, right? So next, let me show you the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups in one position. Okay, and then we have, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles reverse. That's in 2 position. 3, we have 8 of Wands reverse. Ooh. Wait a minute. And that flew out of my hands. My hand. What is up with that? 8 of Wands reverse, and it like flew. It's in a 3 position. Dang. So this is something that's supposed to be moving quickly. Clearly, because that just out of my hand. This is divinely guided. Okay. 4th position is the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody's unwise. Moving slowly, unwise. What else? 5th position is the High Priestess in reverse. This is all wrong. Just want to throw that out there. Like, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess in reverse. That is not good. It's not even funny. It's like nervous laugh funny. Because it's not funny. This is not good. Let's see. This is the High Priestess in reverse. Goodness. Back to back, too. You saw me do the whole So don't come for me, okay? You saw my I call it the 2-year-old shuffle. Next, that was the 5th position. The 6th is the Page of Cups. And the last card, what are we looking at? The World. It was in this position last night. And it's upright as well. So walking away from someone, from this King of Swords. This King of Swords this is the author, I feel like, of this mess that's going on here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Walking away from this King of Swords because, that's what I want to say, because of the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Or it will cause the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. People are talking about this. The air sign is here. Eight of Wands and Neptune. There was illusions around this. Strong illusions about, love. Strong illusions around because Wands, the 8 of Wands is about the energy of love coming in quickly. It's not coming in like that anymore. Somehow the King of Swords was putting love quickly into a situation. This is off. It's wrong in so many ways. And I keep looking at the Hierophant and the High Priestess back to back in reverse. The wisdom just was never there. The knowledge, the connection with the Most High, it was never here. This was never something that was ever supposed to happen. Never. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are in reverse. And again, the air sign is here, shining. There's the sun is here and the air sign on the Hierophant in reverse. This is never supposed to happen. This person that walked away had to dig really deep. They were pouring out a lot of love into relationships that weren't even true, because Neptune is here. They were illusionary relationships that were forced onto this person. So this person was pouring out a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of love into people who were never supposed to be in their life in the first place. Because this King of Swords reverse was forcing them in, talking them into it. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, probably telling them that there was something to gain from it. But in reality, it was only to switch. Now I see why. It was only to switch this person's psychological backwards. It was only to turn the Hierophant, the wisdom, into stupidity. So these are likely, if this is a man, these are women who, don't have anything going for themselves. Therefore, they can't offer anything. Therefore, their context, the only thing that they can offer to do with this person is things that are low vibrational. Drinking, smoking, sex, hanging out, kicking back. That's really it. And then, of course, when you're doing a lot of drinking, smoking, and having sex, you're doing unwise things, because alcohol is going to keep you from making wise decisions. Doing drugs is going to keep you from making wise decisions. The more unwise decisions the person would make, the less likely they are, the High Priestess, to be connected with the all. They're blocking the crown chakra. They're blocking because you're up all night, worn out. Because I'm sure if you're not living with someone, you got to take care of yourself. So you got to go to work, So you're exhausting the person emotionally and financially and mentally and psychologically. And it wasn't a fast thing. This was a slow investment. This was something that they continued for a long period of time with the Eight of Wands reverse. This was over a long period of time. This was supposed to go on until this person was 80, because I'm looking at 80. Or maybe this has been going on for 8 years. Yeah, this was supposed to be psychologically damaging. This was supposed to mess this person up. Or open them up so they can be damaged more. So if they weren't damaged, dealing with this person who's opening them up with alcohol and drugs and sex and this and that would open them up to more psychological traumas and damage. And that's what this King of Swords was investing in. The moon is here on the King of Swords. They wanted to take this person off the earth. Nine of Earth. So someone that's, number one, it could be an earth sign. Specifically a Virgo. They wanted to take this person off the earth, but because 9 means to stop, the end of the earth, or end of putting or being on the earth. 5 is empowerment and change as well. This was a lot of talking, a lot of illusions. Lots of it. And I mean, lots of talk, lots of manipulation using the mouth. Eight is here a lot. Eight is here quite a bit. The Page of Cups is here. The karma is this person didn't actually lose anything at all. They didn't lose their passion. They didn't change into somebody else. As a matter of fact, they got stronger in who they are. That's the karma. That's karma, because this is upright. Saturn is here upright on this card. It's in reverse on the Ten of Pentacles, but it's upright here. And this woman is, this angel, I don't know if it's man or woman or what, but it's nursing that dough. That's also, it could be nursing some dough, some money. The World is here as well. So last card, the strongest position is the World, the new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning on both sides of this, obviously. This person, this King of Swords, who's tried to make a major negative change in this Page of Cups life. The Page of Cups wasn't having it. The Page of Cups walked off and still ended up in their own energy. What does that mean? That all of that talking didn't get this King of Swords anywhere. Not only that, anything that they talked themselves into, they talked themselves into it. It did not include this Page of Cups. This person here, this King of Swords, misunderstood one thing and one thing only. You control your own life, and that's it. You don't control anybody else's life. You can try. That this was an attempt to try to manipulate the subconscious, to manipulate this person's reality. That's what this was. Sending people into this person's life, making them, because this is a loving person, Page of Cups. I mentioned that in the Eight of Cups. This is a loving person that the King of Swords knows, because they're a liar and a manipulator, and they're just a flat out piece of shit. They're the type of person that will size you up, see who you are, and then abuse the fuck out of that. Even if it is, you're a great person. Oh, you're a great, oh, okay. You're a great person? Okay. All right. I'm going to abuse the fuck out of your great ass. Great motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going to abuse the fuck. Oh, you think you nice? Okay. Let's see how nice you are when I come over and steal something, or when I come over and tear up your car. Like, this is the type of person that will manipulate you to not be nice. They'll continue to do and do and do and do and do just to see. How much will you take? Nice person. You're so nice. You're so loving. How loving are you going to be? You're going to love everybody? Good. I'm going to send some real derelict pieces of shit your way. Because I can. Yeah, I have nothing better to do. So I'm just going to check in for 8 years. See how long you can be loving. Lover. Like this person is the one with a psychological problem. Because who cares? Who gives a fuck that much? This person. What I'm saying is serious. This person is like that. I'm so serious. Like, oh, this person's loving? Like, something weird and creepy that I can do. Because this person is a fucking creep. A weirdo creep. Because who tries to abuse the love of a person? A fucking weirdo creep. This is the type of person that sits outside of your house, watches your home, watches to see what time your lights go out. And then they'll do something like go down the street and set car alarms off while you're sleeping. As soon as they see that, give it about 15 to 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I know you're breathing pretty hard now. Now I'm going to go down the street and set some alarms off on different cars. And then I'll make sure to do that every couple of hours. Like this is this person. Up all night, just scheming, doing weird shit. Because they're a fucking weirdo. This is the type of person that climbs around the dark web. That loves the dark web. This person is like, I don't even know why the regular web even exists. Like, I love this place. I can witness weird shit and I'm okay with this. This is my side of the web. This is this type of person. Anything creepy, absurd, weird. And then this is like, smile in your face. Hey, morning. I brought donuts. Type of person. You gotta be seriously cautious of people. Because people have just, especially the internet, has made it okay for this type of behavior. Like I said, this is the type of person who sits, on the dark web all day, viewing the most bizarre things. And they're absolutely okay with it. That's their thing. They jump on their VPN, cut that on, and it's off to the dark web. For them, that's where they're at most of their time when they're on the internet. When they're not doing this shit. That's what they're doing, networking on the dark web. Sending people, hiring people, convincing people to help them get other weirdo. It's like a network of fucking weirdos. Yeah, go ahead. I'll wire you. I'll get you some money. Weird. It's fucking creepy. Creepy as hell. Okay. So this King of Swords is a fucking creep. What's the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Clarifying. The Page of Swords. Wow. Wow. This person needs to know that they were, it wasn't just causing problems with just the person that they were aiming for. This was causing problems, mental health issues with all the people involved. This was traumatizing everybody. This was causing problems with everybody. This is crazy. Um, so this Ten of Swords in reverse, I mentioned earlier on that people are talking about this. Naturally they are, because you've traumatized several different people. Many people are talking about this. This is also a card of an air sign. Let me show you. I mean, the Page of Swords can also be like spying and, watching and things like that. And that very likely is part of it as well, that people are traumatized because of all of the things that they know that this person has done. Because in true psychological weirdo fashion, this person has been running around laughing and like joking about it. And not many people think this is funny. But he's this King of Swords. I say he because it's a King of Swords. He's so like psychologically vacant that he doesn't even realize that people are like, you're nuts. Like you have, I'm telling, like that. Like I am about to go tell because you are outlandish. Like this is crazy. I just keep looking at how that angel has, let me get closer. You see how he's got that rod pointed square at her forehead? Like, it's like he's implanting thoughts into her head. Like, they're talking about how all of this illusion was built. They're talking about all of this research and stalking and monitoring and putting people into this person's life, and how absolutely psychotic it is to have done all of those things. Like, who does that? And just all of these people knowing that someone out there in the world that they know, that they probably even believed or helped them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, was doing this. Like, it's all like click, 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 click. Wow, whoa, what? What? Like that. What was the Eight of Wands in reverse? The Chariot. Constantly making this person feel like they're having a new beginning, or constantly making the person keep starting over again. It's like an illusion of this one's going to be better than the last one, or this is a better person. In reality, they're all the same people because they're all hired or manipulated or sent in by the same person. So it's not a real new beginning. It's an illusionary new beginning. Creating, and karma's here as well. So it's like a man-made karma. Like that's not real karma. That's something that someone created by paying people and manipulating people to go into that person's life and be karmic. Treat them like shit. Talk to them like they crazy. Beat on them. Argue with them. Get them pregnant and then punch them in the stomach. Like, when I tell you this person is on the dark web viewing the weirdest shit, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, violent, cruel stuff that if the FBI knew, they would be flagged. Like, there would be black vans outside their house type of shit. Like, this is what this person was calling them, these men, into this woman. I'm going to say men, into this woman's life and telling them to do. Beat on them, lie to them, get her pregnant and then punch her in the stomach. Abandon her while she's 6 months pregnant. I want you to get her pregnant and then leave when she's 6 months. But don't forget to punch her in the fucking stomach first. Make sure the baby has a mental problem. Make sure the baby is sick. Stress her out so that she has a baby that has like seizures. Stress her out so she'll have a baby that has like cerebral palsy or something. That's the type of shit that they were telling these guys to do. Give her a disease and then tell her she gave it to you. Like, trying to break this woman, her mental state. Trying to break her physically, emotionally, financially. Trying to make it so that she doesn't love again. Because she doesn't trust anybody. Manipulating her environment to manipulate her mind. Because people typically feel like, because my environment is true, then of course my environment is, has an impact on my mental state, right? So a woman is being constantly in certain relationships. She's going to, in her developing years, she's going to think that this is how it is. But this woman was never believing any of that. That's what this King of Swords could never get to happen. The King of Swords couldn't break this woman into believing that she deserved to be punched in the stomach while she's pregnant. He couldn't get her to believe that she needed a man in her life that was going to argue and fight with her, because that's what love is. Like, he couldn't break her mentally and spiritually. He couldn't break her. So no matter how many times, this was 8 years long until she walked away from pretty much, I'm pretty sure, every relationship. Because again, this was supposed to be, oh, this is my environment, this is my family, this is my friends, so it's me, right? And so that was supposed to be the mentally taxing part. This person was thinking, this King of Swords was thinking, that if I can manipulate everyone in this person's environment to abuse, basically, let's just drop it on down to exactly what it is, to abuse her, I can break her and make her think that she's got a problem, that she is the problem. You can't break her. What he did, and I'll say it again, he broke everybody else. He didn't break her. She walked away and said, you, and you, and you. All of y'all ain't shit. Bye. You ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. You come from a long line of motherfuckers that ain't shit. I'm leaving. I'm leaving and don't follow me. Like, all he was successful with was breaking the people. You see all the people around? Traumatizing all of the people around. All the people involved. Because now all the people involved who actually were manipulated into doing this, now they have trust issues. Now they have psychological issues. They have PTSD. They're traumatized because they're like, oh my God, there are people out there who are doing this. This is happening all the time, blah, 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 blah. It's not happening all the time. It's happening because you're a moron and you let someone convince you to do this type of dumb shit. This is a person that sits at home all day on the dark web doing nothing but fucking playing puppeteer with morons with no money. This is somebody with money. This is somebody with money. They don't have shit else to do. This is the type of person that fucking sits in their fucking office all day. They get, like I said, they get up. They probably pour themselves a cup of fucking coffee. And they go into their fucking office, fire up a fucking cigarette, and jump on the VPN. Where they monitor and watch and play and stalk and all day. This is their productivity. This is their entertainment. But not everybody on the fucking dark web is doing this shit. It's this asshole. It's just, he has all these people convinced that he's somebody. He's literally nobody. He's one person with some money. Like, this person's nobody. Like, nobody's serious. Like, if you were really serious about your life, you'd be doing something serious other than sitting at home all day fucking off on the internet, doing shit like this. And I'm minimizing it because this is what it is. This is not anything. This is nothing. This is not anything special. This is frivolous actions set up, orchestrated by someone who's mentally retarded. This person has a mental problem. This person literally just has this is like the equivalent of a serial killer who just doesn't actually, he's a puppeteer serial killer type of shit. I want to see that black bitch get beat up. I'm going to pay people in that bitch's environment. Like, I'm going to sit here all day and locate all the people that live around this person. Find out where that person lives. Then locate all the people that live around this person. Then hack into their phones and emails and send them messages and pay them. That's what I mean. Now I want them to go jump on that person. And I want them to send me the video of it. All of this from their office. But it's all, bottom line, just entertainment. But it's traumatizing the people that they're hacking and stalking and paying, and people are agreeing to it, you know, out of fear because they're afraid that some fucking weirdo sitting at home, like, is, how did they even, that's why they're afraid. Like, how did you even find me? How did you find my email? How did you find my phone number? Why are you calling me? Like, it's like that type of check your bank account. And then they look in their bank account and there's 50,000 in there. Like, now go over there and beat that person up. I'll send you another 50,000. Just send me the video. Like, that type of shit. Like, of course they're afraid. Of course. Like, what? They're either afraid or greedy. But either way, they're traumatized because they know at any point this could also happen to them. So I'm gonna get off that because I just dwelled on that for way too long, I feel like. But anyway, what's the Hierophant in reverse? 9 of Cups. Reversed. I have to say that as well. This is reversed. They wanted unhappiness, discontented, smothering, out of touch, angry, disorganized. Which you would, naturally. You would naturally make these types of decisions if you're doing unwise things. Like sitting up all night, getting drunk and getting high, running the streets, having sex. But like I said, that's what this person was, that was the entertainment for this person. The further off path this person gets, the more people they're paying, the more money they're paying, because the more entertaining it is. What's the High Priestess in reverse? Death in reverse. Now, death is death and a new beginning. It's like an ending and a beginning. But it's when it's in reverse. Sorry. They didn't want a new beginning. That's confirmation, I feel like, because that just came out of nowhere. That is, I don't want this person to have a new beginning. But that's why the World is here in the upright and the 8 of Cups is here. It's like a circle. The World, 8 of Cups. So because you walk away, you get the World. The World, 8 of Cups, all in a circle. But they didn't want that. They didn't want that. Of course not. That's not entertaining. This person living a life where they're actually on the straight and narrow, they're, paying their bills on time, they're not stressed out, they're not lacking for anything, that's not entertaining. It's just a person just living their life. That's fucking boring, right? That's why this person's like, no, I got to send people into this person's life who are drug addicts and alcoholics and sexaholics and abusers, and because I want to watch this person go through all types of stuff, because that's more entertaining than watching them fucking go to work, go to the grocery store and go home. Watching them live their life, I don't want to watch that shit. I want to watch this person get fucked. I want to watch this person, suck some dick. I want to watch this person, snort some rails or something. I don't want to watch. I want to see this person do something interesting. I don't want to see this person living a life where they're just going to work, coming home, paying their bills, watching some Netflix, going for a run or a walk or a bike ride or something. Like, that's boring. They never wanted this person to leave this cycle. It was more entertaining. That's why I said it looks like 80 years. They wanted to do this until this person died. It's like every step or phase of this person's life, they wanted to be there to put something in their path so it'll be more entertaining for them. So now they're a teenager. Okay, let's introduce them to all types of drugs. Let's introduce them to abusive boyfriends. Let's, abortions, all types of shit. Like, and now they're in their 20s. Let's introduce them to college life and, overdoses and drinking and long nights and all of that. They're in their 30s. Okay, let's introduce them to more abusive relationships, more lies, evictions, They're in their 40s. Okay, let's introduce them to more lies and more, divorces and, whatever. It's like every stage of that person's life, they wanted to be there to introduce more trauma because it's exciting for this person. I mentioned from the top of this reading that this person is crickety crooked. This person actually works in the legal field. This is how they know where this person lives. This is how they know who lives around this person. This is how they know how to find out where this person works, because they're privileged to a whole lot of information that the average person, even the police, wouldn't be privileged to. This is a person that works for the FBI. They work for the CIA. They're supposed to be monitoring the dark web, but this person lives on the dark web. This is where they're at most of the day. Like, they're supposed to be there working, but they're not working. They're enjoying, imbibing, enjoying it. Like, this is someone who actually is a crooked officer, agent that works in the federal government, that's been stalking a person for a very long fucking time. A very long fucking time. Like, when I say like watching them for a long time, like 8 years, yeah, but I also see 80 here. So I don't know how they learned about this person, but they learned about this woman and they have been overseeing them for a long time. They've been puppeteering in this person's life for a very long time. And not just this person's life, but everyone around this person. Family, friends, the whole nine. Anyway, I'm gonna ask what is the world card and then I'm out. World card, 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm going to show you this one. I haven't showed you all the other ones today. Oh my God. Maybe I did. Oh, wait, no, I probably didn't. Okay, 10 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse means, the world card means that this person, this woman walking away from everyone around her, stopped the game. She created the death. She became death. So it's not death in reverse. It's actually death. And death being a new beginning. So even though this person did not want the chariot to happen, it's still going to happen. Because she walked away. 10 of Wands in reverse. She found love. And I'm looking at this triangle. She found love for herself. So at first it was my family and my friends love me. These dudes, I'm looking for a relationship. And so that, most, I won't say everybody, because everybody doesn't want a relationship, but people like to have companionship. You want someone to share your thoughts with. You want someone to go to the movies with and go dining with and, share your life with. This woman realized that everybody around her was full of shit. Like, because you will take money to throw me under the bus for some weirdo, this weird man's fetish, because that's what this is. He's fetish, like he's fantasizing. There's the illusions as well. He's fantasizing about this woman, and it's all violent, crippling, disgusting, despicable behavior. It's not like fantasizing that, you know, I'll get to be with her and love her down. And no, this is fantasizing about how to get another man in her life that'll punch her in the face. I wonder if her eye'll swell this big. Will it be black, blue, maroon, green, purple? Can I break blood vessels in her eye? Like that weird. I'm telling you, man, when I'm telling you, are you getting what I'm saying? Like, this person is mentally disturbed on the highest level, but because he works with the feds, people don't look at him like he's disturbed, but he is. This is the type of shit that he literally desires to see. This is what he's hiring people to do. I need you to go jump her, and I want you to stab her. I want you to punch her in the face, and I want to see broken blood vessels. Like, he's hoping that this woman will take pictures on her phone because he has access to her phone. So when he's doing shit like this to her, he can check and see the outcome to what he's doing. He can see. He can look through the camera lens. He can look through her phone pictures, scroll through. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, this guy's a weirdo. Wrapping her up. I'm going to wrap this up with some words of wisdom from the Oracle deck. This is just bizarre. Like, this dude's a creeper. Creeper, y'all. Creeper. Give me some good words of wisdom. Okay. I'm going to do my one for everybody. One for the psycho. Love to see what that's going to be. And one for the woman. One for the psycho, one for everybody, and one for the woman. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, neutral grounds. Okay. Okay. One for everybody. My mother's touch. One for the weirdo. The butler in reverse. And one for the lady. Biting retribution in reverse. This is interesting. Okay. Let's go with what's at the bottom of the deck, neutral grounds. I put numbers on the card now to move a lot faster. Neutral grounds. The Weather Vane is a cafe in Jericho where outcasts and normies can meet over coffee and gossip. If you've encountered a problem that seems too personal to solve, you may need a change of scenery to detach from it. Can you find a neutral location or uninvolved party to provide you with some additional clarity? Preferably one with plenty of caffeine on hand. That's interesting. That's very interesting because of the dynamic that's going on here. And the Eight of Cups being involved and all of that. So it's basically saying pulling away is a good idea, but also you need to go find someone to assist you in figuring out who this agent is so that they can lose their job and stop stalking you. Okay, Mother's Touch, number 4. Number 4. Okay. Another one that just flew out of my hand for everybody. For Wednesday, her macabre mother casts a tall, dark shadow over her time at Nevermore Academy. But Morticia Adams is a source of fierce feminine love and affection for her whole family. Whether your instincts are maternal or infernal, this card is calling you to identify the warm and gilding energy in your life and to channel it productively. Are you being asked to counsel others in their times of need? Or is there a motherly role model you can look toward for help in your own life? This came out yesterday. And so to me, it's saying that, if you are on your path, even if you're not, continue going forward. Also share your story, share your insight, share your knowledge, or ask for insight and knowledge from another woman, a mother, or someone who's connected. You see the eye above her head. The Butler reverse, that's number 20. All right. Lurch. The shambling family butler, Lurch, is always ready to attend to the family's needs, silently looming on the sidelines. You may be a butler, but you're not a doormat. Don't allow others to walk all over you and take advantage of your willingness to help. If others expect you to do everything without being asked twice, it may be time to set boundaries and show some spine. Borrow one from a skeleton if you must. This is the card for the weirdo. That's the card for the weirdo. Borrow a skeleton. I bet he's